Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. I hope you're doing alright, because it's time for a talk about Christmas skins again. Yes, it's a week later since our last instalment of that Christmas Investing 2023 playlist, which you can see right here. Feel free to go to my YouTube and take a look at it all. But basically, in our last instalment, we discussed how we noticed there was a bit of a parallel between the likes of December 2022 and, well, December 2023, which we're currently going through. December 2022 is special because Force Wipe was quite literally December 1st. Now, in the complete opposite end, we have the likes of December 2023, where it's the latest possible time to then see Force Wipe. So things kicked off instantly, the likes of last year for 2022, because, of course, Force Wipe was quite literally at the very beginning. And we've come to assume that with the player counts and whatnot being super great initially, was obviously just the fact that we didn't have that very nice update. Now, of course, we have had the update. We have been seeing much better player counts. But overall, still not really noticing that much interest in regards to Christmas themed skins. So what's going on? Well, I'm going to discuss all of this, and I'm going to try and help you feel a little bit more reassured. But after all this video, it's up to you what you do next if you understand all of that. So sit back and relax. Let's start discussing how Christmas skins currently are, and will we actually see any interest increase? Will there ever be like a hype moment in regards to what will boost everything up for them? And here we go. So as you look here on the front page, you might notice we have some Christmas items. Festive garlands, deluxe Christmas lights. Now, I have to sit here and I have to warn you, if you happen to own any festive garlands, deluxe Christmas lights, and any other Christmas items that usually reappear every Christmas rush store, you need to sell them. Why? Because on December 14th, we're having our first Christmas rush store for 2023, aren't we? And guess what? They're all going to return. So as I go over to here, scroll down, you can clearly see that they all returned last year, and usually they sell at a cheaper price than what they sell for on the Steam market. Now, honestly, at the moment, the only outliers in regards to that is mainly just the festive garlands and the deluxe Christmas lights. If anything, the likes of Snowman Helmet, and Snow Machine, and even the Santa Bear potentially, and Christmas Door Wreath, will actually increase in price because they're cheaper in the Steam market compared to the prices they'll sell for the Rush Store. People will notice that you might actually see those rise up in price. So here's my answer to you real quickly in regards to if you own any festive garlands, you probably want to go and sell them now. Maybe you might want to wait until tomorrow or the day after. Why is that? Well, Twitch Rivals is about to take off. We'll talk more about that in a second, but you kind of don't want to risk it. If you own a lot of them, you're going to have to make some moves now because you've got like 4 days until they sell in the Rush Store again at $3.49. All right? And we are expecting them to return. We're expecting all of these to return except the likes of the, Christmas lights here and, of course, giant candy decor. Maybe something might be omitted. Maybe we'll have a brand new Christmas item being introduced this year. We don't fully know, but rumours are we potentially might have a Santa mask exactly like the Dracula mask that we just had back in Halloween a good few weeks back. So there is potential that might happen, or maybe it won't, but we'll find out over the course of the rest of this week. We'll find out, hopefully, in 4 days' time. Hey, got to keep an eye on the commits and whatnot. All right, so back over to here. So if I were to show the front page, you can see some Christmas items are there. You can see there's one Christmas skin right here. But this is something we've been seeing quite a lot of somewhat frequently. You might sit there and say, oh, so there is demand for them. Not really. The reason why we're noticing a lot of random Christmas skins appearing on the front page of the Steam market for Rust is, well, it's actually people selling to the highest buy order. There is quite a considerable amount of people that are quitting. They are unloading their stock. They're a little bit worried. Here is where I'm going to explain that's not a good idea because the hype moment should be this week. The moment in which we see a lot of demand for all Christmas-themed Ruskins and whatnot very likely will be happening this Thursday. Why is that? Well, I literally just pointed out to you, a Christmas Rush Store is about to appear. Now, again, as I show you here, you see a lovely batch of skins here. But I can precisely point out last year when we saw the first Christmas Rush Store, we did have some like continuations appear. There's like a new continuation of the gingerbread doors, which you can see right here. There's a group of them. We had a new installment of the gingerbread core piece made by, collection made by Milho Frito. So things really spiked in demand for likes of that collection there and the doors here. And well, overall, there was a very nice increase in demand for all Christmas skins across the board. So basically the true beginning of where we're likely going to see a whole bunch of Christmas skins increase in demand and whatnot is expected to be with the first Christmas rush store in 4 days' time. Now, if you remember when we're looking at some Christmas skins from the past, how they behaved, how they've peaked in previous years, you might have noticed a lot of them peaked around the middle of December. Well, guess what? Probably when the first Christmas rush store appeared. That shouldn't be too surprising, should it? So take that into consideration. Now, remember, we have a good, 11, 12 days where you'll probably want to sell those skins. Sell them in increments of 3 to 5. Don't unload all your stock. I've noticed a lot of people doing that. You're only killing your own potential profits. Keep that into consideration, all right? Now, I do need to kind of talk about how, of course, keep an eye on the likes of the workshop. We have TGG's Holiday 2023 contest batch right here. 167 Christmas skin submissions. And out of all of the skins that you see here, 2 Christmas rush stores will be built up, made out of all of these skins. Well, not all of them. Select maybe 10 batch. Yeah, so 2 batches of around 10 maybe. That would be the expectation. Maybe more. We'll find out. But yeah, I've just shown you a very quick look at all of that. What I'll do is I'll take the link to this collection. I'll put it in the description of this video. You can go through it all yourself. Get a good look at all of them. Show your support to the ones that you like the most, and get familiar with all of them, because there are some very cool standout skins, such as fridges. We saw some interesting barricades and whatnot there. There's even a few decent looking weapons and whatnot. There's a lot of very cool creative ideas. Oh, take a look at the gingerbread bear skin. That is awesome. Spinoza, I'm very surprised with that one. So consider looking at all of that. There's a lot of very interesting things that could be appearing, but of course we have to wait and see until the likes of, this upcoming Thursday. So when we see that first Christmas rush store, I really do feel like that's where we're going to actually notice people caring about Christmas themed skins and actually wanting to buy them. Well, we shall see what happens. Now, if it doesn't happen, I'll of course have to make a video talking about it, because we do have to kind of record, archive everything in regards to what happened with this year. Because if we have problems, I'm going to have to try and figure out what caused it. All right? But this is our last stop in regards to what, where we should actually notice people generally wanting to buy our Christmas themed skins. I feel like I've said that more than enough now. So of course we should also mention, I've already said it briefly, we also have Twitch Rivals starting tomorrow in quite literally 23 hours time from now. So the expectation is we're going to have a lot of people watching this. We're going to have a lot of people trying to get all those very nice, free Twitch skins, so Twitch drops. So we had the likes of the Twitch Rivals teams, Twitch Rivals stream skins with the very nice looking rocket launcher and the fridge skin right there that glows in the dark, and the various team skins. There are 10 teams, 2 skins each. You have to watch the captains to watch the special skin. You have to watch the rest of the team to get their hoodies. And there are some very notable, interesting skins, such as the Crow Lacer right there. If you have an Imsar, that right there is basically the same. That's going to be given away for free. So if you own an Imsar, you probably might want to sell it, just pointing it out. We also had the likes of a see-through mesh. So basically, the face mask that you see right there doesn't have any facial mesh. That's being given away for free. And, with the current roster, what we have here with the Legacy Kevlar face mask, 40,000 bare minimum sales. Cool. We've got another 3.5 days to go until this is out of the roster. Clearly, people like this, and I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are going to be watching this event take place, trying to get that first. Wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. So that right there for free, of course, there's going to be a lot of people turning up. So overall, the point I'm trying to get across to all of you is that we're expecting a lot of people to be watching this, and hopefully a lot of people feel reinvigorated to want to jump in and play the game again. Now, we should now talk about the likes of the peak player count that we just had very, very recently. So yesterday, on Saturday, we reached up to 137,774 peak player count. It varies on what website you look at, but someone came up to me and he pointed out and said, Hedge, we didn't match up to December 2022's peak. Oh no, are we doomed? No, of course not. You're only down by 1,000, and it's barely 1,000. It's like 900. That's nothing, all right? That's nothing. But the funny thing is, right, I thought to myself, well, shouldn't I go ahead and try and figure out when exactly this peak player count happened during December 2022? So I started to investigate. Now, I tried on this website, but it doesn't really show that many increments over the course of days if you go back like a year. During a whole month, it will do that, but it won't go all the way back on for the last year. So I had to go onto SteamDB instead, and this does it by a week, and I can identify when that peak player count happened during December 2022. So this is November time 2022. You can see how the player count was doing okay weekly. So as we boost our way up to the likes of December last year, so initially didn't do insane, 119,000, but as we slowly move up, you'll notice that as we get towards the likes of Christmas and literally just after Christmas, that is where the peak player count happened. The final week of December in 2022. Have we reached the final week of December 2023? No. All right. So what we see here is quite literally the beginning of post-Christmas. So when it's the very end of December, that is where we are expecting the peak player count to happen in December. That is when we'll see all of the Christmas, all of the normal regular Rust skins go up in demand and up in price. So yeah, lots of people playing. It's not too hard to understand. It's not too hard to comprehend. With a lot of people playing, therefore a lot of people will be wanting to buy skins, and then of course all skins rise up in price. It's the best time to sell. We've been screaming about this non-stop over the past year. So yeah, with that, you don't need to worry too much about what we saw here. Or here, yeah. You get the idea, you understand, everything sounds a little bit more clear then. So overall, we potentially should start seeing things improve over the course of the next few days. And of course, with the upcoming Thursday, with the first Christmas Rush store, that, my friends, is when I do believe we will actually start to see a lot of interest in regards to all Christmas-related skins and items as well. As I pointed out, with a lot of items right now being very cheap, when they're reintroduced into the likes of the next Christmas Rush store, they're going to be cheaper on the Steam market. People will buy those out instead. I have a very good example if you look at the likes of the Christmas door Wreath. So if we just quickly go over to here, at your own pace, Steam. Right, I need to quickly grab this so I can just quickly turn these extensions back on. Shows how prepared I was, my apologies. So here we are. As you can see, this is around $2 at the moment. Yep, so just over $2. It's got a bit of a build up in the quantity there, but don't worry, it very likely will vanish after Thursday. So it's that price right now, but let's look at last year. Let's see how this behaved when the Christmas Rush store appeared last year. And what do we see? So, how far? Oh, no, I'm good. Okay. So what actually happened was, as we entered December time, the Christmas door Wreath went up in value quite nicely, but then a lot of people started to sell it, so it started to slip down, unfortunately. But then the first Christmas Rush store appeared, and it went back up. And why is that? Quite literally, as I said to you, loads of people will want to buy them in the Rust store, but they'll notice because it'll tell them, well, hey, instead of buying these for $3 each, why not go to the Steam market and buy them for $2 instead? That's the price they're currently selling for, which you can see once again right here. So people will take notice of that. People will go ahead and buy these instead, and you will see this rise up in price and match up to the price it's selling for in the Rust store. It's amazing, isn't it? But yeah, just something you people need to be aware of. So this actually happens quite a lot, and well, how's the current trend looking at the moment over the past month? So it's kind of stagnated, and it's actually slipping down, exactly like it behaved last year. So what do you reckon is going to happen in 4 days' time when we have our first Christmas 2023 Rust store? It's going to go up, isn't it? It's going to have a spike in demand. So now you understand these things, all right? I hope this was helpful and insightful for all of you and whatnot. I understand a lot of you are kind of losing hope, but hopefully after this whole video now that we've just kind of explained and gone over everything, you're probably not that worried anymore, all right? It depends. This is why I also bring up to you, only buy so much that you confidently know you can sell, all right? I've noticed some people unloading 100 deluxe Christmas lights onto the Steam market over the past couple of days, and I'm like, why are you doing this? Why did you buy so much? Why did you go all in on one single thing? It's not smart. Diversify, okay? So if you're one of those people that did that this year, I hope you learned a good lesson and have fun trying to sell your stuff whilst you only have 11 days to sell it. Now, we'll also point out some Christmas themed skins do actually kind of go up in price around post-Christmas as well, but not the new ones. The ones that came out in previous years, yes. So that might work out all right for some of the people invested into them, but if you want to be aware of how new Christmas skins will behave, we'll actually have a video talking about that. It didn't come out too long ago, as you can see over here. Where is it? I've lost it. There it is. New holiday skins price pattern analysis. When I talk more specifically about the Christmas skins, it's about halfway through the video. So the later half is where I talk about how all new Christmas skins are expected to go down in price pretty instantly. but the Christmas skins from years past will rise up in price still. And, that's where the investments are. So cool. So there's actually another thing that I want to talk about. And I have to show you this real quickly. So you know how I constantly show you how much funds I have on my accounts and whatnot? Well, as you can see right here, I have a little note here saying maximum allowed Steam wallet in pound sterling is £1,700. So that should be, in theory, be equal to the $2,000 limit that we have on the Steam market. You're only allowed to have up to $2,000 or equivalent to them in your currencies. Understood? All good? Right. So this is something I had to show you because you're going to notice this a lot. Have you actually seen the amount of money I have in my account right there? What has happened? So when I've been making some sales and whatnot, basically, because the Christmas skins have only just recently started to kind of go up in price or only recently started to have some demand, the price is a little bit weird to the Steam market and it assumes it's a little bit dodgy. So it will make it pending. Do you know what pending Steam wallet is? You can see some right there. So basically, if Valve or Steam, it's all AI, it's all automatic. If it thinks your sale was a little bit weird, it will just make it pending instead. Now, pending doesn't actually directly apply to your current Steam wallet. It kind of keeps it exiled. It's like there, but it's not really there. And it will appear between it's like 36 hours to 48 hours later. It can be strange. It can be a little bit before 2 days or literally 2 days. All right, so what's Hedge trying to get across? Well, the reason why I've managed to go above my maximum Steam wallet is because I kept selling things. Things kept being sold, but it looked dodgy, so it kept ended up being pending. So eventually, as I kept selling more and more and more, as the money finally came out of pending, it rolled over on top of what I currently had, and now I've gone above my maximum Steam wallet, and I still have these listings left. Now I cannot list any more. I cannot list anything else now. All right, so I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to see if I can sell it. But basically, this is going to very likely happen to you. First of all, if you don't have that much money, pending's going to be very annoying. But if you're wanting to max out your accounts, as in, completely get absolute maximum Steam wallet, well, pending's actually going to be very beneficial for you because, of course, now I can do even more buy orders. Now I can spend more money and not worry too much. And, of course, I could potentially sell some more things and go even higher. So, depending on how many accounts you have, as you can see right here, I have several. Where is it? There you go. That's actually proved to be very, very nice, isn't it? Especially when you're wanting to just kind of absolutely exhaust your accounts in regards to doing as many buy orders as you can, thinking about the long term and whatnot. That is a very good idea in regards to wanting to put buy orders down for the new Christmas skins and whatnot, but expecting them to go back down. And of course the older Christmas skins, because they're all going to go back down in price again once it's not Christmas, and you can start the whole process again preparing for the likes of Christmas 2024. So yeah, just be aware, whilst initially it's going to be very annoying for you because you're not getting your money instantly, if you're caring more about maximizing your Steam wallet, that's actually going to be very, very, very beneficial. So now that you are more aware in regards to pending and whatnot. So hopefully that was nice and insightful. Hopefully I didn't ramble for too long. Only about 20 minutes, Hedge. That's normal. That's fine. Okay, so basically over the course of this video, we have understood that things aren't exactly as bad as we might have initially have thought. So if you're still worried, stop panicking, wait another 4 days. Hopefully a lot of people will feel reinvigorated when, of course, we have the likes of Twitch rivals appearing. Hopefully a lot of people will go mad and want to jump in when we have the likes of the Christmas content, the first Christmas Rust store appearing. I have to differentiate this. If I quickly go to the Rust blog, the actual in-game Christmas content is not going to be added until Saturday, next Saturday to be precise. So as I scroll down here, you can see the confirmation. Where is it? Sorry, I should have had this prepared. Again, Hedge screws up in weird, silly ways. Come on, come on, come on. Where is it? Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. I have screwed this up immensely. Right, it's just above here. There it is, yes. So, I zoomed in, sorry. There we go. Right, so the Christmas update is actually coming out 2 days after the first Christmas Rust store. It's coming out on Saturday, December 16th, 7 o'clock in the evening, UK time. So if you know what London time is compared to your time zone, you should be able to figure that out, I'm sure. So just be aware of that. Hopefully, with the likes of the actual in-game Christmas content being added, we'll also see another increase in demand for the likes of Christmas skins. More specifically, those gingerbread skins. Yes. Have you sold any yet? I wouldn't have done that. As I said so many times over the past several weeks and months, wait until the actual in-game Christmas content is out, because of course this year everybody will have access to a gingerbread building skin. It's completely free, but it's only going to be available during this Christmas in-game event and whatnot. Do you understand? Is that all clear? So we've got that all nice and established. We've screamed and shouted as much as we could. I'm out of breath, and I think the front page has actually changed now. So, that was my inventory. What do we have here now instead? What page is this? Number 2. What's on number 1? Well, you got the Christmas lights. On page 2, you have the snowman. And of course, on the 3rd page, you still got the Christmas tree door. So cool. But we will most likely see a lot more skins, Christmas themed skins, appearing near the front page when we start to hit Thursday. I feel like now we understand that. Sorry for going on for quite a fair bit, but I like to explain everything, and I hope you feel a lot more reassured with your investments and whatnot. Best of luck to all of you. Enjoy Christmas. Enjoy the in-game Christmas content. And after all of that, I'll do another update. We'll see how things are then. And of course, post-Christmas is just around the corner. All of our Ruskins will be increasing in demand, and all of them will be increasing in price. And that is where we can make our absolutely delicious looking profits. Sounds good? All right then. So catch you later. Saying goodbye.